Hello.
Yay! Oh,
Hello.
it's me! I am tired, you're right.
Well done. Hi. It's new collection chamber day. Alright.
Woo!
For those of you who don't know, Collection Chamber is a website that does just here's a bunch of old PC games and forgotten games and games that are not like in anything at this point. Here's a bunch of like easy downloads for them that just have DOSBox bundled or whatever it means. Um, And every month, the guy running it adds 5 more new games, and thus every month I look at the 5 more new games and go, wow, these sure look like something.
hmm
Uh, this month's 5 are Bang, Gunship Elite, Dog Day, Mechwarrior, the original Mechwarrior, National Lampoon's Blind Date,
Gosh, yeah, it is,
and
isn't it?
Sentient, Explore the Infinite. I've already purposefully disqualified. I've already disqualified National Lampoon's Blind
Thank
Date
you. Thank you.
because I think it would kill us both, and also I don't know what would happen.
Yeah, I don't, I just don't. I've never consumed any National Lampoon media, and I do not desire to.
Yeah. Um. So instead, I figured I'll get started with the like biggest one here and see whether or not I can handle it.
Yeah, makes
My
sense.
guess is that I won't be able to, but we'll find out. So I'm gonna get started with Mech Warrior.
Let's try Mechwarrior. I've
Yeah,
I've
let's see how
played
Mech
the
Warrior
original
works.
Mechwarrior like
Well, this is the original Mech Warrior. Oh
ages
wow.
ago. You might. Yeah, I'm curious if you'll bounce off this quick. It's pretty.
I think I probably will, but I'm excited to try it.
Yeah. It's like pretty. It's interesting. It's kind of back when the series was like a little bit closer, to like military flight sims.
All right, let me see if I can't get this working. Whoa. Oh wow, that is some bloopy ass music. Hang on. All right, getting this set up. Hang on. Okay, y'all ready for Mech Warrior? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I need to stream this for you too, Glenn. Hang on. Um. Hmm. Discord is being very weird.
We really just need like a.
You know.
Oh yeah, there we go.
All right,
There's the
it's
Mech
time for
Warrior
some
I
bloopy
remember.
ass game. Bloopy gaming. Uh, Actually, no,
Yeah.
that would be playing a different game. That would be playing a different old game. But yeah, let's try this out.
Hell yeah.
All right. I am not ready for this, but I am excited. Oh, look at those character models.
Yep.
Let's go. In the initiation sequence for this mech, the mech record requires hold on. I have the manual here, so I can check it. Let me check your authorization code, a chapter, page 14 of the manual. Thank goodness. Hold on. That's page 11. That's page 12. Page 13. Page 14. Okay. Uh, Codes included for each mech is the. Oh my god! I have to go to page 35 now.
Ain't that just the way?
No, I mean I want to do it right. I have the book. I can check what it is. Let me see. Okay, hang on. Battle mech designate. Okay. Uh. Okay, we got Charlie Alpha Tango. Um. So that's gonna be. Let's see. I'm trying to find the right mech. There's so okay. Here it is. The correct authorization code is Snowfire. Authorization confirmed. Hooray for having
There
a
you
mech.
go.
I hate King's Quest tomato skin. I'm sorry. I don't. I've never.
No, it's real
appreciated it.
bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad. These were the limitations of the color palette at the time.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that are good about us having moved on. I do like that we have more colors.
Burning purpose, etched forever in the mind as slow curves pulled upwards into spikes. Dark wings framing an almost human death skull. Almost, but for the fangs of the beast. A crest for killers. Find it and you find the chalice and the dark wing. Only 5 years remain. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I don't know why the sound cut out. I don't know if that's on purpose. I also don't know what any of these do. I guess I'll click on research. I love researching in games. I have manual.
Good.
Oh, there we go. Okay, no, that's the bar. Never mind. I was wrong. Okay. Let's see. What's A? Ah. Blazing Aces. Commander. Gabraver. We're Gabraver. Age 18. Reputation risky. Wealth. One thing. I didn't realize we were looking for a fucking chalice. Like, I don't know anything about Mechwarrior. I'm kind of like, wait, why a chalice? This is... I didn't expect a chalice.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the games and realizing I actually didn't play Mechwarrior. I played Mechwarrior 2.
Is there a chalice in Mechwarrior 2?
No.
Okay, we have one mech, and it's Jenner. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Condition functional. Okay, looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Wow, it would cost a lot to repair. I don't know if we have the money to repair it. I'm already seeing this as very old school gaming in that there are like 15 ways I could sabotage myself, you know? Like,
Yeah.
there are 15 buttons I could hit, and if I hit any of them, my entire game is done. Just like, you've ruined it and you don't even realize it. And that's something that is one of the biggest elements of like playing an old school game to me, is especially the type of old school like strategy game, is just like they don't give a shit. They will let you kill your own run at any moment for any reason, just for fun.
It probably also is worth pointing out that the this is Mechwarrior is the second game in the BattleTech video games. This, which is based on the war game.
Mechwarrior, do you always have the button that makes your mech explode because you press the Alpha Strike button at the wrong time? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Alright, what's this button do? No, this is okay, so this is where we can travel. Apparently we have $1 million. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. I found a desolate rock at the periphery. So can I just go to any of these planets? Sophie's World? The Center for the Arts and Learning. Yeah, I can go to any of these places. Okay. That's a lot of places. New Avalon. Capital of the Federated Suns. Fascinating. Okay. I don't really want to go anywhere right now. What's the last thing? Okay, this is the options. We're on detail high. That's great news. Okay, so there's not as many options as I thought. This is like our crew. What's the Newsnet say? Oh, okay.
So just to also add a little bit more background, so this is specifically the Mechwarrior series, based on the tabletop Mechwarrior role playing which was basically like a role reversal role playing game, which put you in the role of an individual battle mech pilot. So like BattleTech originally is a war game, like, you know, like Warhammer. Like you have a bunch of
Hmm.
you have a bunch of figures. You're making them all fight against each other. And Mechwarrior then was a role playing game, which put you in the cockpit of one of those guys.
Hmm.
And these games are based on that role playing.
Hmm. Interesting.
Which I think is the most clear in this first game. The second game is a more traditional, like, vehicular combat game.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm curious about this because this is very much, yeah, that sort of thing.
Mm.
Let's see. Maybe I can find out if I'm reading the Wikipedia page for this game, so maybe I can figure out what I do. Okay, travel around an accurate map of the inner sphere. Yeah, no, that is an accurate map of the inner sphere. So, yeah, so that makes sense for why the map is so incredibly elaborate because like this is based on a tabletop game. So they were like,
Yeah,
okay, we have to have every single spot in the tabletop game. Duh.
yeah.
Um, buy and sell mechs, and then you can do a mission. Okay. Combat simulation. Do. Player begins with a thing, has an opportunity to build over time. Okay, up to 4. All right, let's repair our mech to start with. So we have some money, and our mech is in bad shape apparently. How much would it cost to repair? 69,000. I think we have to spend that. Like, repair all. Oh my god. Okay. The sensors have light damage. Maybe I can live with light damage. Have to wait for parts. Is it going to say... Okay, I was able to repair that. Can I repair the armor? I repaired the armor. What about... I can't repair the laser gun. I have to wait for parts. Awesome. Already I can't do half of the things I need to do. Yeah. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Was I just like... Okay, I just can't repair those 2 pieces, I guess. Can I reload it? Reload. Okay, it has plenty of ammo. Machine is the most poorly designed leg section of a Boo. Okay, so that's one thing. I believe we have more pilots, though, so I think I could get another mech, because it says, like, crew. There's just one person. Okay. Let me try and get one more guy, then. So, go to the bar. Oh, I can order a drink. Wow, he's got info about the pirates. Also, suddenly really good music after no music anywhere else.
He's also like, his skin looks really bad. We should get him some moisturizer.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that! Look at the pixel art of the bottle that he's pouring, and the way that it's just like covered in weird little lines to like try and illustrate liquid, but it isn't working at all.
Yeah.
And this is a specific type of pixel art that I think has mostly fallen out of fashion, and I kind of wish it was there. Like
This is an era where like the technical limitations were really rough, and part of it is like the DOS was not a very graphics focused computing environment.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of fucking insane to look at like PC 98 games from like the exact same year, because they just like look incredible in comparison.
I think another element of it might just be that the people making these sorts of games didn't put as high of a priority on like a specific type of art as like.
Wait, hold on. Wait, this game did come out on the PC 98. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look this up.
Everyone on the PC 98 was just like, this shit sucks. Why do you do this? All right, recruit crew.
What?
Shit.
Sorry, hold on. I
What did you find?
uh if this is accurate, it is literally night and day. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Here is a gallery of
Hold on.
screenshots from the PC 98 version of the exact same game.
Okay, let me take a look at this. What? No way. No fucking way.
Yes.
This cannot be the...
It was released
fuck?
4 years later, but it was
Okay,
but that
4
was the
years
PC
later
98
makes a
version.
little bit more sense, but holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
This looks...
Fucking incredible. Like
Just-
the mech
just
look and look at the
Compare
mech
what we were
complex.
looking at to this. Compare what we were looking
Yeah.
at in the bar to this. Just... What the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Alright, hang on. Do I want Ellie Gujar? Gunnery pilot port. Yeah, she seems cool. I could take her. Why not? Sure. Yeah. I have recruited a crew. Alright, let's take a mission now. Request mission. Mission between House Kurita and Blazing Aces out garrison duty on the Kurita planet of Preston. Estimated enemy forces is 0 heavy, 0 medium, and 1 light max. 100 K-cells and 1% of all confiscated equipment with 1% playable immediately. Okay, that sounds like an easy thing. So we're on the Kurita planet of Proserpina. Accept. Contract is accepted. So now I think I just have to go there. Right? Oh shit, I'm launching. Okay, here we go. I guess it is time to try and learn a tabletop system. There still isn't any noise, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, I can look around. Oh no. Okay, something is moving.
Here's another kind of equivalent screenshot. So the game was also ported to the SNES, and that in the same year, 1993. And that version of the game looks like this, and that was available in America. But like even so, it's just like incomparable. Like,
Get back here! Get back here! Oh, my fusion reactor is shut down. That seems bad. How do I... Did I fail? Like, am I hitting at all? Am I doing any damage? I can't tell. I just shot a missile that seemed like it was on target. I think the mech's gonna make it. I think I'm gonna fail. I think I have failed. Can I, like, look up and down at all? Like... Like, I'm worried that the problem is that I'm not... No, I want to move forward. Okay, yeah, so I failed. I blew it. Pitiful fail is just a lack of ability. Okay, so... No, never mind. There's obviously the, it's an old tabletop game. There's some, Orientalism. No comment.
yeah.
However,
Yeah.
look at the guy at the top left kicking his feet angrily.
Kicking the sand. Yeah.
So mad. All right. Okay. So that went terribly. It's time for me to actually look up what the controls are. How the fuck do I do combat? Hang on. What page is combat on? Help me figure this out. Because I think I might have needed to, like, lock on or do something. Let's see. Okay. Mech controls, page 26. Cool. Okay. All right. Mech controls. Okay. Weapons, trap, map, display. Okay. I don't have a joystick. This definitely seems like the sort of thing I would want a joystick for. Weapon automatic system turned on or off, so I probably want the automatic weapon system on. Get up when your mech is knocked down. Fire all weapons at once. Every single button on my keyboard almost does something. Auto-align torso and feet. What the fuck does that mean? Twist torso to the left, twist torso to the right. Activate jump jets. Awesome. Okay, I think I just wasn't shooting enough. Like, genuinely, as far as I could tell, it just wasn't doing... Okay. Ammo is listed there. Weapons that are reloading or recharging have their name shown in red. Weapon shown in black is unusable. Do either do damage or lack of weapon. It's on. Do tab key. Center of your cockpit's map display. Sensors are for targeting and detecting damage of other mechs. Sight will not always be visible, and you'll not always be able to target mechs. I mean, why would just walk in one direction and shoot in another? I mean, that totally makes sense for, it totally makes sense for if you're playing a tabletop game. That's something you have to do. Okay.
If I can have a weird little digression here. So
Yeah.
I'm just like looking at more of the BattleTech games and stuff that were released. It's really interesting to note how, so basically, right, 1993 they port Mechwarrior to the SNES. That is the sort of most graphically fidelist version of the game that is available in the West. It still doesn't look nearly as good as the PC 98 version, but it's a year earlier. It's really interesting though, because with the PC 98 version of Mechwarrior, right, came out in 1993. Yeah. And it's interesting that 2 years later, Mechwarrior 2 comes out for DOS and Windows. And at that point, it is pivoted 100% to full 3D. They basically just kind of give up on 2D graphics entirely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it looks very good, but also it is like early CG, so your mileage will vary a lot.
I'd be curious about it. All right.
Yeah, I think it's interesting though. I think it's interesting though, noting like the way that the Japanese market, especially for PC games, like did really care about like good looking art. And it's interesting how quickly the American market just sort of moved on to 3D and stopped caring about 2D. Oh, thank you, Polina.
Wait, how do I shift out of this mode? Hello? Help? Help? How do I stop? Okay.
Yeah, you figured it out. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so this is a bad guy. Also, the audio has stopped. My fusion reactor has shut down. I just want to kill one mech. That's all I want to do. I just want to kill one mech. Just die.
Yeah, if you do like one, yeah, you do like one mech.
I
right?
missed.
Like
he's stuck on me though. This is my big chance. He's shooting at me. Like, are my bullets not just going over him? Is that not a thing that's just happened? Yeah, like, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, I think all of this stuff, I think all of my shots are just going over. How do I aim up and down? Is there a way? Might be making rolls to hit. It could be. Wait, N moves targeting cursor up, M moves targeting cursor down. Okay, yeah, so there are keys. Okay, cool. All right. Let's try this again. I'm probably gonna reset my game once I actually figure out how to do things.
yeah, that makes sense.
For now, I'm just like practicing and until I could actually make things work. All right. Hi, Anti-Cathon. Let's try again. Just desperately trying to find a knob. Yeah, that's about what I would do. Okay, so where I think I want to go this way, unless okay, there's the thing I have to protect right there. So somewhere is the there he is. Okay. Yes, I found the button to re-aim. I can actually shoot my enemy now. Cool. Although he is heading right towards the thing. Um, get over here. I don't know why there's no audio anymore. That probably might have to do with the runtime error that we got, but it's fine. At least I'm hitting him. At the very least, I'm going to get to hit him. Okay. I can shoot him with all my bullets. I did it! I actually won a mission. Let's go! Wow, I did it. Hell yeah. Okay. I succeeded at one singular mission, and I'm very proud of myself. I am now going to reset this game so that I can start doing it from the beginning and not have, like, 3 failed missions. Restart.
Very reasonable.
Oh, we're on a new planet. That's cool. I might actually try and, like, reset the whole game because of the... I'm worried about the audio having issues. I don't know why it stopped.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
I'm gonna do that, yeah. Exit to DOS. And then let's, reboot from the top. Hang on a second. Boop. 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 My long list of old PC games that I have. Why am I playing this when I could be playing really bad games?
There's a lot of things you're doing.
I have so many really bad games. This game does not have a pleasing soundscape. It has a great soundscape. And hey, it's made by Activision. It's always weird that Activision was such a major player in, like, actual early PC gaming, because I just think of them as so shit nowadays. Like, I know, obviously, that they did all this stuff, but comparing that to the Activision of nowadays just feels wrong.
Yeah.
I have to enter in another code, alright, let's check which code this is. I might just be able to skip it, but I don't want to. I want to do this the right way, as if I was having to play this years ago. Okay. That's the code for Slasher. Cool. No. Alright. How much would it cost to get a better mech? No mechs for sale. I can't buy any mechs. Okay. Repair all of my mech. Cool. Reload my mech. Cool. Spend a bunch of money repairing and reloading. Now I can presumably go do a fight. I guess I could go somewhere if I wanted, but I'm not sure why I would go anywhere is the thing. Like, is there any reason to go travel somewhere? I'm gonna try it just to see what it does. Actually, no, I'll do a mission first, then I'll try it. Now with my knowledge of how to move my cursor up and down. My knowledge of how to play the most base elements of the game. Oh my god, look at that face. Incredible.
Oh, you need to restream for me.
Oh, right, I need to restream it. Hang on. Please look at this amazing face.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. Let's try this out. Quest a mission. Yep. 150 KC bills, 5% while confiscated equipment, 6%. One light mech. Sure. Let's go. I like the giant pitcher plants on this planet that just exist for some reason. Okay. Here we go.
You know, I wonder if this game would look much better with a CRT filter.
Possibly.
Because, like, I'm thinking that some of the color contrast would definitely, like, pop differently.
There we go. Wait. After a... He's going for the fuel depot! Get him! We'll kill him! With my newfound powers of aiming! Oh shit, he's stuck. I ran into him. I think I won? I did it! Okay, I got paid 1,000 credits. Will that be enough to pay for the repairs and ammo? Let's find out. Hang on. Review mech. 0 repair costs because it didn't take any damage. How much does it cost to reload? 4,000. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so it did pay for itself. I successfully did a mission. Sweet. Okay. I've done a thing. And now I can buy a Shadowhawk. Look at all these fucking mechs. What the hell? How much is a Shadowhawk? 96. Yo! Oh, no, wait. That's the repair cost. This price is so far beyond anything I could afford. Holy shit. Okay. I assume all of these are going to be way more than I want these guys. The Battle Master, 6 million. All right, how about a Locust? Can I afford a Locust? The Locust is definitely the thing that I should be getting because it's in the realm, but can't afford this either. I like that all of them come to you damage. That's pretty fun. And then the Jenner is the one I have, and wow, even here it's like way more expensive. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I just have to do some missions and, like, get enough money until I can actually buy some more stuff. Because recruiting another person would be kind of pointless at this point, I think. Let's see. I can check on things. I can check the Newsnet. Draconis March. Funeral services for Duke Vanderburg fairly over, and an arrest warrant has been issued for his son, Gideon B. Vanderburg. State has been brought against the young Vanderburgs at clan leader, blah, 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 blah. He was not guilty. He would have not run. Great logic. I wonder if this matters. A band of pirates descended on the world. A band of pirates descended on the mining world of Great Gorge. Does this mean I could, like, go to Great Gorge and, like, do something? I don't know. My guess is no. Wonder what this means. It might just be, like, a bunch of pieces of text, but I hope there's something there that matters. Alright, let's do another mission for Davion. Should I just accept one more normal one-guy mission, or should I go further and try and get a harder mission?
Yeah,
one
I think it could be
I'm
worth.
gonna do a harder mission. I'm gonna immediately fail. Our mech is gonna get blown out of the sky. I already can barely afford to kill the mechs that I have. Retrieval of captured mechs. Okay, so am I trying to blow up a building this time, I presume? I mean, I want to kill the other guy, almost certainly. But I don't see him yet. I could check on my funny map, but I don't feel like I don't feel like it. Let's see. I'm just heading towards the one building that I can see. Oh, is that something? Okay. There's 2 somethings right now. That might just be a hill. This is definitely something. I wasn't prepared for a mission where a guy isn't just trying to attack a building. You know?
Yeah.
This is what all games used to sound like. Every single video game in existence used to just sound like this. Just bloop, 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 bloop. Oh wait, there's the mech. There it is. Shit. I didn't even realize it was here. Fuck. I'm taking a lot of damage. Hit with the missiles. It's smoking. That might be good. Wait. I did it! Holy shit.
You did it!
Okay, I didn't get paid that much more, though. That was not really worth it. That really wasn't worth it, because I took a bunch of damage there. Like, yeah, it's gonna be... Jesus Christ, yeah, it literally cost me about as much to repair as for the mission I just did. Not all parts.
Okay, I will say, now that I've been, part of the reason I've been a little quiet, sorry, is I have been playing with, putting the video feed through shader glass to see if it looks better on various like CRTs. I can confirm, I do think it actually does. The coloration feels a little better on through some like CRT rendering style.
Makes sense. I think I need to look up a guide for this game. I need to look up what I should be doing.
This game is insane.
I mean, it's just incomprehensible the way a lot of games like this were. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Holy shit. I'm so excited by what I just saw here.
Awesome.
Y'all ready?
That's always a great sign.
Okay, let's follow this guide and see what happens. And to start with, by that, I mean, we're going to restart this game to do a new mission, do a new one.
I should hook you up with shader glass sometime. It's a fun little program. I think you'd enjoy it.
All right. So, for the record, the stuff we missed was that we're the only surviving leader, son of the leader of Anders Moon. Some guys killed everyone, and they stole a valuable chalice that we have to go get. So, hang on. When do I need to check something about this guide.
Also, sorry, they're doing some construction behind me, so I'm gonna be a little muted sometimes. It's not so much that it looks better if it's shittier, so much as that like the physical way that CRTs render things like works differently than LCDs do. And as a result, there's like various things that just like if you do them on an LCD, they just look very different.
So,
I get you.
Here's the thing. This game has an entire single-player tabletop campaign, choose-your-own-adventure style thing.
Yes, yeah.
And the only way you interact with it is by going to different planets and, like, just finding random people to talk to in random locations.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. So I need to go to the Karita planet of Land's End. Planets. Karita. Land's End. Travel. Enter the bar and order a drink. And then it's very funny what this guide suggests you do next. So this is, I assume, just skipping all of the actual content for like what we're doing. But yeah, let's go to the bar, order a drink. Want to meet one of Greg's men? Are you crazy? Suppose it might be possible. Come back tomorrow. If he wants to meet you, he'll be here. By the way, this drink's going to cost you triple. Risking my neck isn't covered in the regular price. So, I've gotten a drink here. Next up, the guide suggests go to the mech complex and sell your mech.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go sell our only mech.
Sure, why not?
Mech complex. Review mechs. Yeah, are the only mech that we own. Let's sell it. $43 million. Or $4 million. Hell yeah. Cool. Now we have no mechs.
Great.
We're playing Mechwarrior. We do not have a mech. Anyways,
Yeah.
we go back to the bar. And we have to see where we're going to go. So back to the bar. Tells the location of a grim bearded man sitting in a dark corner. His manner is rude with a barely contained wildness, as if he might explode into violence at any moment. The Mauser and gray M27 needle pistol on his thigh and his vibroblade at his belt promise that this is possible. After a long interview, he finally gives in and says, Grig can sometimes be reached on Dela Cruz. Okay, so now we go to Dela Cruz.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Let's see. It will always be a Carita world, so we gotta go to Carita Dela Cruz. Alright. Oh, wait, that's the bar again. Wrong place. Let's see, so that's planets, Carita, and then we want Dela Cruz. And we travel, and it's not gonna cost much, because we don't have to transport our mech anymore. That's why we had to sell our mech.
Ah.
The screen inquiries about Grig Grease. What a great name. Finally presents results. Two heavily armed and competent-looking thugs provide escorts to a secret underground base outside the city. The scene is reminiscent of an ancient Arabian Night holovid. Jesus Christ, what? Why would you do this?
There's that writing.
In the far, far future, we will still have weird racism. Jesus. Okay, the hosted with merciless black eyes, it's the hosted master, Grig Grease. Voice is thick and sinister. His converse carries to it. Does your winged skull look like this? He rasps, activating comm screen. It looks exactly like that. I will trade you this information if you are willing. You must carry some merchandise to Dustball for me. We'll seal it to your body with a plastic pseudo-flesh bandage. You deliver the package on Dustball, my agent there will give you what you seek. Do you agree? Yes. That is most excellent. Alright, so now we are going to Dustball. And Dustball is... Let's see. Dustball is a Steiner world. Let's go. So travel. Wait, no, wrong thing. Planets. Steiner. And then Dustball. Where the elite satisfy their most wicked desires. Eventually, we will get another mech for the record. The pleasure domes of Dustball are said to be capable of satisfying any desire as long as you have money. In the midst of this hedonistic carnival, a small, unremarkable man approaches and identifies himself as Brown, an agent of Grig Grease. This way, he says, and moves into the tap crowds. Soon the lights of people are left behind. Through a battered door across an empty warehouse lies an office with a table and a meager supply of medtech gear. In a few moments, the pseudo-flesh packet is removed and Brown steps back, wiping his hands with a rag. Now as to your payment. Grig was most explicit about that. The rag disappears. You find yourself staring into the barrel of a Nakama laser pistol. It seems you are to be eliminated. Fight! Moment is frozen in time as muscles honed for battle snap into the classic Dragon Whip's tail spinning kick. You gotta know that the guys writing this thought they were so cool. It's so fun reading these things and just being like, oh, okay. You played so many tabletop games. Like, obviously this is based on a tabletop game, but you could just tell that the people writing this, like, oh, they did this because they played a bunch of tabletop games, and this is so heavily just them being like, here's my tabletop game.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, A white, nearly transparent mist blossoms from the pouch. Fascinating. Anyways, we gotta run now. Packet distraction allows time for a fast exit. Brown is hard on your approach. Heals. The shadows of the warehouse district across his face. He stares back in the little room. That bastard, he shouts with fury. After all these years. His breathing slows and his tone changes to a death march. I don't know who you are to Greg or why he wants you dead so bad he'd kill me too, but I do know he was worried you might know about a ship. A jump ship we sometimes use for smuggling. His gaze becomes furtive. Perhaps I could tear the screws on old Grease Boy. It's called the Stone Arrow, he says as he melts in the darkness. Then from the shadows, watch your back. He won't give up so easily. Yeah, this feels very Frog Fractions in that way. Like, I did not expect this.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So we've got a ship. Then we just go to the bar. Order 2 drinks, and we'll get a planet name. Cool. Order a drink. Jump ship called the Stone Arrow? Weird name. No, don't remember hearing out of it. But I could maybe find out. Costs 25 for a look or something. Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow. And by come back tomorrow, I mean immediately ask for another drink. Stone Arrow comes here from time to time. Heard from a friend. Get this. Captain's name is Jack. Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, bud?
Jesus Christ. That ain't his real name. It's really Willard Puritan. Besides, he's got a brother named Wendell, what drives a scorpion for Smithson's Chinese bandits. They're pulling garrison from Merrick on Lesnovo. Okay, so one of these is the name of a planet. I think, yeah, it's Merrick Lesnovo. So now we gotta go to Lesnovo on Merrick. Alright. So that's going to be, planets. Merrick. Where's Lesnovo? Often raided by bandits of the Marian hegemony. Here we go. I hope you enjoy hearing the bar music, because I'm pretty sure it's most of what we're going to do here. Go to the mech complex. He's going to tell you where to go. Yeah, okay. This is very telling of what people thought old, like, TTRPGs should be like, in that there is a massive combat simulation, and the role-playing mechanics are, alright, you find a guy. Do you fight or do you run?
Yeah.
That's the only choice you have. One choice. Like, that's it. Like, as far as combat mechanics go, here's your war game. As far as role-playing mechanics go, the GM asks you what you do in this scenario, and both outcomes lead to the same thing. Anyways, go to the complex.
This is why I really liked, I played the demo of Esoteric Ebb over the Next Fest, and I really liked how it finally made a D&D game that plays exactly like the D&D games I used to run. Because I think, like, so many nerds are bad at doing just that, where they just make it, like, all they fixate on is, like, the combat mechanics, and then, like, out of combat, everything is just, like, to make a choice, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked Esoteric Ebb because it actually used non-combat mechanics in a way that I was, it's like how Disco Elysium does.
Yeah, I could give my long rant about D&D, but I can't because I have to think about mechs right now. No, but Esoteric Ebb is very cool.
Also, because I do have seniority over you. I did play D&D for 15 years before I retired.
Your D&D games suck because Jude can't fail a mission in a reasonable time frame. This is true. I did play Esoteric Ebb and could not fail a mission on it. It was very annoying.
That's true. That's a good point.
But considering her D&D games are good because I could roll a dice.
You could also roll a dice.
The guy working on all the cables on an SCP and Scorpion. So many terms here. The name patch on his coveralls reads Puritan. No, you don't see many. She's one of the last of her kind, he says with a grunt. Conversation's easy as it moves through the modifications. It's made to the old mech, but bogs down with the subject, changes to his brother. Willard or me, we don't get along, but I figure if we want to find him, it's probably for a bad reason. If I were you, I'd look on Tancredi 4. He's got a woman there. All right. Here we go to... Oh, shit. There's a sniper after us. The walk back from the mech complex is a long trek through a rundown industrial center. Some buildings stand gutted with broken glass hanging from blank, cold windows. Others are still in use, but their condition is only marginally better. Halfway, the buildings to the right give way to a long stretch of chain link. A dark figure silhouetted by the wall-mounted lights casually steps from between two buildings. The shadow is unclear, but as he brings his arms to shoulder level, the unmistakable snap of a gyro slug carbine is followed by the scream of a tiny rocket as it tears the air between him and you. The fence next to your face explodes in a fiery ball. I believe here we have to run. Let me check, though. Run. Yes. Run. A short run and a diving wall build up a diving roll brings a nearby building wall up in a hard slam. In the compound, the sentries are yelling and taking cover behind their tanks. The sharp retort of their machine guns cuts the air. The lone sniper sights down the line of the building, gets off 2 more shots. Brick disintegrates in a blaze of fire, shrapnel, and masonry. Another round of fire from the compound, and the silhouette vanishes as it appears. Wow, fucked up. We're leaving now. So now we're going to Davion Tancredi 4. Wait. Shit, hang on. Yeah, Tancredi 4. Travel. Order a drink, go to the address, then hide and fight. Cool, I can do that. Alright. More bar music.
Bum, bum.
Here, Jack? Sure, he comes in now and again. Haven't seen him for quite some time, though. Check with the fellow in the corner with the hat. He might know. Oh my god, there's so much text. Name's Kearney. I've been expecting you. Sit down, he says easily. Course hot side from a small decanter. I'm a Mio agent. We monitored the little fiasco on Anders' moon. Quintus Allard himself put me on the case. We have reason to believe that a dissident faction within the ISF instigated the events for purpose of their own. Kangaroo's Jack ships was used to transport a renegade band of Wolf's Dragoons to Andor's moons. They're the ones who attacked. Their mechs were painted with phony crests to support McBriden's story. Usually they wear a black spider. You think about that, then meet me at an address in an hour if you want to talk to Kangaroo Jack. Alright. Leave. Follow address.
Do you think anybody ever asked the writers whether they might consider not naming their character Kangaroo Jack?
I love that he's named Kangaroo Jack. It's so stupid. It's so bad. And the address leads to a second-class business district in a professional complex filled with small import-export offices. Working hours done, everything is deserted. The specified office's door stands ajar. The office is dark, and on the floor in front of a glass and chrome desk lies a still form. Shadows dance over what turns out to be a corpse. The random patter of holes that's turned the face and chest into hamburger is the worth of a needler gun. The bush hat, with a bush hat with the rim pinned up to the crown by a tiny kangaroo, lies beside the body. Jesus Christ. A sound, the quiet click of a weapon. In the doorway, a shadow with a rifle. We hide. The chair behind the desk provides scant cover, but it buys a minute. The shadow resolves itself into a man with dark, angry features. The long barrel of a needler rifle precedes him into the room. His eyes narrow as they cross the desk and chair. He raises the rifle. And now we fight.
All right.
All right. Fight. Your auto pistol shatters the glass in the office door and shreds the door jamb in a flurry of plaster dust. The gunman grunts in surprise and falls to the ground, but the fall doesn't stop. He rolls into a kneeling position and fires a burst. The desk erupts into a fountain of glass and a window caves in. You can tell they were imagining a John Woo scene here.
Yeah.
A diving roll takes you out of his line of fire as he continues to sweep the office. The other windows follow the first, and then a pause, a new magazine is slammed home. Your chance. The rest of the auto pistol magazine gets unloaded into the gunman's torso. He slams back against the wall in a bloody heap. Cool, we did it. All right. So now we just have to read the news. Um, until we find a message from Jordan Rowe. Hem.
Yeah, it is wild how
Yeah.
little combat is necessary in this.
Yeah, this is mechs aren't important here. We don't the mechs aren't what matters here. All right. Terrorists have attacked. Hired gun killed in the gangland war. Personal message from Jordan Rowe. Here we go. Hope all well with you. In reply to your request, Mio sources indicate Black Moon Company currently on Thestria. Okay. Just finished leaving a ting. Length of duty unknown as raiding Davion Space Prime objective. Why the interest? Best wishes. Alright, so Thestria is where we need to go to. That is a Karita world. And then we go into the bar and we challenge it. Cool. Alright, more jetting across the world. Karita. Thestria. Frozen Ball, only known for precious metal deposits. Nothing else has ever happened on Thestria. Alright. Now we go to the bar. Smoke drifts through the crowded room, obscuring the patrons. But of the loud group near the center are easy to spot. The black spider on a red field stands out on their jackets, and the woman in the center of the group is unmistakable. Thick, flowing red hair accents her stunning beauty as she lounges, the queen in her court. Nestled in the provocative deep V of her fatigue hangs a crystal spider. We gotta get him horny for the text, y'all.
I love a provocative deep V.
It's so funny that they had all this work, but they couldn't afford a person to draw an extra image to put in the background.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I wonder if that's true for the PC98 port, because I
wonder,
wondering...
do you think we can see the deep V in the PC98 port? Probably
Let me see. Hold on.
Probably not. Almost certainly not. A chair falls over. A look of surprise turns to one of anger. Some grand man slams his feet. Look, pup, I'm sorry to hear about your family, but you're barking up the wrong tree. The widows have kicked a lot of dragon butt recently, but we never pulled the job on and or whatever. Hell, I've never even heard of it. Challenge her story. The glaring gray eyes of the man already on his feet never waver as he says, "Would the captain please give me permission to turn this rat's rear end into a bloody pulp?" Before the woman can respond, another of the group is acting. "Afraid I'm not as polite as you, Colin," he says. He breaks his chair against your diaphragm. Colin's fist follows into your face. You get a fair kick to the first man's crotch on your way down. Quick as light, the vibrating hum of a stun lance enters the fay. A woman dressed in knee-high Bioflex boots and a flight jacket spins the lance with martial training. Wow. Do you think any young nerds played this and got like a huge crush on her? On these girls? Like read this and just spent like a bunch of time drawing pictures of them?
Yeah, also I started looking up PC98 walkthroughs of this game.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to tell you that the FM Town sound chip once again does reign supreme, and the soundtrack fucking slaps in the PC98
does?
port. Yeah, it's really
good. God damn it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I did confirm though there are no like additional CG scenes added in the PC98
okay.
port.
So we get saved.
The existing graphic.
We get saved from evil woman by hot woman. Grabs you by the collar, keeps you away. She just herself as Tasha. Sea green eyes that never miss a beat. Wide, tangled hair sweeping up and over in a single fall, framing the right side of her face. Delicate features. All of it contrasts sharply with the wildcat just unleashed on the Black Widows. I'm going to fucking scream. I actually love old sci-fi writing. This is so bad. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, Gideon B. Vanderberg, what the hell were you trying to do? halfway through. And you fell for that? Christ, Vanderberg. Kearney is not Mio. He's ISF. A word in your ear, and off you go try to talk the widows into killing you. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. If that's what you think this is all about, some sinister plot to discredit you so House Kurita can take over Anders' moon? I hate to break this to you, but I doubt if it has even heard of the moon. Matabushi Incorporated is your target. I should know. I'm MI6, and right now they're my target too. Okay, cool. Alright. If you read the Newsnet, you'll see that Tasha gave you some files, supposedly from Matabushi. Matabushi, Jordan Rowe, meet up Kearney on Alberion. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's continue. News Network time! Read the news some more. I promise eventually we will be in mechs again. I promise. Eventually mechs will exist again.
Okay. That's fine. It's chill.
Terrorist attack. 2. Jordan Rowe, we've already seen that one. Confidential code. So just to recontact Neo Agent Kearney. We assigned Alberio. Cool. Message from Tasha. Borrowed some computer files from a mutual friend, including ones I thought you might find interesting. To these guys, bunch of important people. Locate an excellent target to a small outpost named Anders Moon in the Draconis March. Too small to ever be of strategic interest to the DCMs. There's little trade traffic. It is small and controllable. Blah blah blah. Request permission to exercise Dark Wing option. Pressure on the ISF has produced fruitful results. I'm most grateful. All preparations are complete. Young McBride suitably duped into playing his part. Both factions bribed and agreeable. Proceed. Cool. Matabushi's new image. Okay, cool. Korant City Alberio. New thing about Matabushi. Okay, so we want to go to their new place, which is on Corian City, I believe. You know, on Alberio. Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's head down to Alberio. Wait, which one is Alberio? I guess it would probably be in which sector is it? Kearney on Alberio. Ah shit. Alright, I might have to go through all of them. Kurita? It's Kurita. Hell yeah. I didn't have to go through. It was the very first possible one. Travel. Alright. Follow Tasha. Here we go. Okay. Dust devils spit into too thin air. Thunderbolts row 7 Karnov heavy lift chopters rise over the ridges in a tight V formation. A tight V formation? This is the second time they've used the V. This is just making me horny thinking about helicopters in a V formation. Game, you can't do that. Tilting road, blah, 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 blah. Settle in a storm of dust. Okay, so there's a war going on. This is a lot of details. A map showing the landing site with a time and sign simply a friend smells of another trap, but it's the only lead, and at least it's produced something interesting. And besides, a good auto pistol with plenty of extra clips should handle any surprises. We suck. More people fighting, more people fighting, more people fighting. Chopper. Oh, there she is. Hot lady. We found Hot Lady again. We'll follow her. Aircraft is already letting off. It requires a jump just to get to the edge. As the nose points towards the ground, the Karnov speed rush across the desert. The ground begins. Okay, so we grabbed onto the edge of the airplane.
Awesome.
Yeah, we definitely grabbed onto the edge of the airplane. For
sick.
Yeah. Cool. Inside, there are more bodies strewn about the hold like castaway toys. Auto pistol at safety off in a slow walk through the short passage to the cockpit. 3 steps ahead, another man in a tan jumpsuit is making Same trip. As he reaches the cockpit, his arm moves out gracefully, pushes the barrel of his gun against the long, tangled hair of the pilot. So sorry to disappoint you, Tasha, Chiarity says smoothly. You can see Tasha calculating possibilities as the Karnov makes a sudden plunge to the left. Blinding speed, she results to blah blah blah. She veers the plane and they grab each other. Both of them are like, they're the agent. Of course, we're gonna trust the hot lady.
Yeah, obviously.
No dice, Security. Tasha flashes a healthy smile your way. Nice work, partner. And flashes out, chops Security on the neck. We hit along as he slumps to the floor. She takes the pilot seat again, shutting down the autopilot. We hit Matabusi pretty hard tonight. Caught him with her pants down and won't happen again. You're wondering what's going on. What's going on? We're a special group of Davicon agents and Davion agents. Additionally, on this mission, you and MI6 have the same target, Matabushi. When they would be making a large move of asset, blah, 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 blah. In those files is the location of the group, who destroyed your home, and where they're keeping your precious chalice. Why do we care about a chalice so much? It's the future.
Because that proves that you're the rightful heir to the throne.
We don't need a chalice. It's so funny. Can they at least
proves
call it a mech chalice?
But dude, it proves that you're the rightful heir to the throne.
Yeah, but can they at least like call it a mech chalice?
No.
Just saying. Okay. 5 million. I figure with that info, it'd say a 5 million C-bill share of tonight's haul. You ought to be able to close down their Anders Moon operation. I killed 2 birds with 1 throw. Thought it might be one last thing. Deal? Or maybe might be one last thing. Everything I've told you is confidential to everyone else. MI6 does not exist. Keep it to yourself. Later, with a fatter bank account, you span the disk she gave you on Operation Android. Overall plan, set up a cover operation. The Federated Sun's mostly for money laundering. Jump ships supplied by Monobushi's trade. I do like a little bit of this game that basically you're like the forgotten son of this moon, and a guy sells you the story of like, they were after your family's legacy and all of this. And it turns out it was just like, no, nobody cares about your planet, so they just bombed it so they can build shit there. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's actually a pretty good Mechwarrior story, I'd say. I don't know anything about Mechwarrior, but it fits with the general tone of things like this, usually.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it wasn't so fucking like that, but as someone who enjoys a lot of bad 80s movies, ask me about Albert Pion movies anytime, and I will watch any Albert Pion movie at any time with anyone. I can't complain too much.
We do gotta watch more Albert Pion movies.
We gotta watch more Albert Pion. Yeah, there's a lot more going on than one planet worth of stuff. Like, the idea being basically like, you think that you're so important. You're nothing. You're part of one fucking tiny planet who's nothing. Do it now. Unfortunately, I can't do it on stream. I'll get killed by the government. Including one J-Rod, and Churn. The Chalice of Hearn sits guarded by the Dark Wing on Kirkback. Okay. Cool. All right. Guarded by 4 Battle Masters and 1 Warhammer. All right. Now, time to go kill Grick. All right. What do you see? Here we go. Head to the planet where you first found him. What was the first planet? It was Dela Cruz, right? Fuck, I don't remember.
That's a proper noun.
I remember saying Dela Cruz. Susie's getting eaten again because you accused me of being a liar. All right, let's let's check this out. Which system was that in? Let me see. A Grig? Yeah. Okay, so it's definitely a Karita world. I just need to look at the Karita worlds and decide which one is the most, which one I've been to before. Karita. I definitely have been to Dela Cruz. I've been to some of the others. I've also been to Land's End, so it could be either one of these. We'll try Dela Cruz. Raffle. Okay.
I might be missing something obvious. What is the detail about Susie getting?
On my stream, whenever Susie's sticker is in exactly the place that whenever the abiotic factors thing comes up, it looks like she's getting eaten.
I see. I see. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we want let me do this. Go on, make a deal, wait, strike, pull the trigger. Cool. All right. Let's do this. Quite a reward on his head for the fellow was man enough claim. You think you have it to be that man? Yes, let's go on. So happens I've been waiting on this dirt ball a long time. I'm waiting for me the chance to at that pig. I see the thing or two I have, but not being a warrior sword like himself, have to wait. Think me waiting's over. There's a big shipment going out tonight. He'll want to see that personally, and I have but 2 guards with him. That's when you can nail him, and that's me price. You got to kill him. Taking him in's no good. He has to die. Deal? Deal. Cool. All right. The roar of the engines dominates the night sky as ever. So 12,000 tons of mule-class dropships settles onto the burning Ferrocrete. Once the engines have died, the apparently empty warehouses on the far edge of the field come to light. Blah, blah, blah. Now we wait. Old man was right about the when and where, but the pad is swarming with armed men as well as the expected 2 personal guards. Stops near the loading bay. Okay. Yeah, right. We have to wait, right? We double check. Wait for the situation to improve. Wait, strike, pull the trigger. Wait. The loading finishes and the true trucks return to the far side of the field. The black hovercraft glides soundlessly to rest behind him. Greg and his guards step out of the craft as the engines of the mule begin to howl. Strike now. Gyroslug carbine carries 20 rounds in a clip. It takes only 4 to splatter both guards against the hovercraft. Greg's blood-stained face turns up as you drop easily into the shadow of the blast screen. He recovers quickly, eyes searching restlessly for now. Well, I suppose you have ideas about the price on my head, or perhaps you're a little bit upset about my actions on Dustball. My agent's actually on Dustball. He acted on his own. I never told him to kill you. As for the reward, I'll double it. Besides, you don't think you can get out of here alive, do you? Pull the trigger. He watches for an answer, feigning indifference, and pushes the ruined body of his former guard off the hood of the hovercraft. Seems I'll need to find some new talent, he says, and then his hand flies up. A blood-spoke machine pistol gleams in the night. The carbine in your arms coughs twice, and Greg slams against the vehicle as the explosive shells rip through it. Make quite a scene at the Civilian Guidance Corps Center as you pull up in a sleek black hovercraft. The official there is less than thrilled to see the corpse of his former employer in the back. It's little he can do as a crowd has gathered. Its fringes an old man watches. He catches your eye and nods, a smile pointing at the corner of his mouth. The voice of the CGC officer cuts in. I'll have your bounty for you very soon, and then if I were you, I'd get the hell off this planet as fast as I could. Cool. All right. You've now done... Okay, so... We have now done everything. There's just one problem. We still don't have the chalice.
Right.
However, you know what we do have?
What?
Let's go to Alshane Kurita. $10 million.
Cool. That's a lot of money.
Let's go to a planet. We'll go to Kurita. We'll go to Alshane. Yeah. Has a thriving battle mech facility. And now we go here and we buy some mechs, and then I can buy the coolest mech and go on the coolest mission. I'm not going to beat this game by going and getting the chalice back because I'm not good enough at it and I would have to learn how to command an army. But I will use this opportunity to go buy the coolest mech I can. Which it looks like here is a Phoenix Hawk. Let's go!
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. And then, okay, review mechs. Repair. Repair all. All systems are now functional. Reload. Reload. All right. Now I'm going to go on a sick awesome mission in my sick awesome thing. Hang on. I now have a cool mech. I'm going to do it. I wonder how much money you can make by just buying mechs in places and then selling them in other places.
It's an interesting question, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go try and fight another big mech in our big mech. Request mission. One light mech? No, we can do better than that. Oh, they'll only give us light mech missions. because of that. Well, let's go kill something really hard. Going into battle without a mech. How do I assign myself a mech? Mech. Wait, how do I... Phoenix, there it is. Okay. I like that they let you try and do it, and then they're just like, don't go into battle without a mech. That's fucking stupid. Alright. Reconnaissance raid. I have the world's biggest mech. Look at my giant mech. Ready? Hey, man. Guess what? Oh, fuck, I've been hit with missiles. Oh, God, they have missiles. I wasn't ready for them to have missiles. Fuck. This has gone terribly. I walked right up to them, and they've shot me with missiles. Fortunately, I still won. And I still have a fucking bajillion dollars. It's gonna cost a fucking ton to repair, I'll bet. Repair all... Yeah, 63,000. Reload. Reload, cool. Alright. Now, important thing, is there another... There's no new mechs for sale. Okay. Well, let's just do another mission, then. Quest mission. Can I do... Oh, they won't give me any missions. Okay, I need to go sail somewhere else. Alright. Where's another planet I can buy a cool mech on? I want to get to pilot another cool mech. Herpes 2 on Steiner. Okay, cool. Let's go to Herpes 2.
That's a bad name for a planet.
Well, it's technically called Hesperus, but
Oh, okay.
I immediately accidentally read it as herpes, and I just decided to stick with that.
But yeah, well, yeah.
Can I buy any cool mechs here? Got anything cool? The Battle Master! Yo, oh, this is actually too expensive for me. This is actually too expensive for me.
Oh, wow.
Damn. What if I sold my current mech? What, a Warhammer? I could buy a Warhammer. How much would it cost? What if I sold my current mech? How much could I get for that? 3 million. If I did this, I could buy the Battle Master. Doing it. They won't sell it anymore. It's gone.
Oh no!
I've been fucked. I can only buy this Shadowhawk. I can't believe this. Yeah, we're back to actual mechs. I beat the game. I finished the game. All you have to do now is make enough mechs to do the chalice. That's all you have to do. I now know where the chalice is. The problem is I would have to fight 4 guys, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not actually going to beat the game, because that would be really hard. But I do get to try these cool things. Which one did I last have? I had a Phoenix Hawk, right? Yeah. Well, let's buy a Shadowhawk now. I'll try this one. Cool. And now let me repair this. Repair. Wait, hold on. Cool. And then reload. And then let's go put my guy in a Shadowhawk and do that mission. Is it dangerous to check your email on your phone? Yes, it's extremely dangerous. The government knows everything. On the Shadowhawk. Alright, let's do this. Davian hates me for some reason. I just noticed that. If you look at these, Davian fucking hates me. I don't even know why. Well, Steiner, you got a good mission for me? Yeah, hell yeah. Medium mech. Let's go kill a medium mech with my cool mech.
No, that's relatable. Oftentimes when I'm like explaining computer things to my mom, I'm just like you don't need to worry about this, or like, oh yeah, maybe this one thing you would actually want to avoid, but like, you know.
Okay.
The mechs have been warrioring. You basically came back right when we actually started doing mech combat.
Yes. Oh, another missile.
Like, literally, the whole time you were gone, there was not any mech combat.
I found the perfect mech. This one only fires missiles and things, but it deals so much damage. Oh god, the sound broke. Oh god, the sound broke. Oh god. The sound is broken. Oh god. Oh no. Turn sound off. The sound won't turn off. Oh god. Oh god. Exit. Okay, that's it. All right, next game.
Yeah, no, that's a good spot to stop, I think.
That was fun though. I really liked that. It was really creative. Like I could see a lot of the creativity in it. It's definitely like outdated, but I don't know. It's charming to me in a way that a lot of games from this era aren't.
Yeah, totally.
You know what game I really need to play?
What?
What's the I need to actually
Planescape Torment?
Okay, well, yeah. I need to actually play the original Ultima Underworld.
Oh, okay. No, I legitimately wondered if you were saying Planescape Torment. That was my first guess. No, Discworld Noir. We played the first half
Discworld
of it.
Noir. We never finished it. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that at some point. Yeah.
All right. Well, I have 2 games left, but probably only time for one of them. Should I play the weird bad adventure game Dog Days, or should I play the baffling thing that I don't know what it is called Sentient?
Please Sentient. Please play Sentient.
Do you know of it?
I remember its name vaguely.
Okay, Sentient it is. Yeah, we only played half of it, so I need to finish it. All right, let me install Sentient.
Yeah, we got like halfway through the game, and then we were like, "Wow, we've been playing for like 3.5 hours,
It's really
and we just ran out of time." It was a few years ago. It was
I also am generally a very big fan of it. I really like it.
Yeah.
It's not really a Discworld adaptation, but it's kind of what I would want from a Discworld adaptation, which is something that takes it in an entirely different direction. I'm probably gonna have to start it over when we play it. Yeah.
It's an original Discworld fanfic.
Yeah. All right. By the way, Gwen, we really need to. I need to start preparing for Big Bad Gameathon. I need to learn Derek.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about that sometime after stream, because
oh yeah.
I gotta figure out the tech side of that for sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna look into it myself because I want to learn some like streaming stuff. I want to learn some virtual machine stuff. I do have my ultimate dream virtual machine project, which is it is Sentient does not want to. Oh no, there it goes. My dream virtual machine project, which is that you have to set up a virtual machine to fake the Lego sets for Lego Dimensions, and I want to play Lego Dimensions with every Lego set. But yeah. All right, it's time for Sentient. Explore the infinite. Cool. I think that's the thing, is part of it was my expectations for Discworld video game were so low that my expectations were so low that seeing something that was creative and interesting was like, okay, this is already way better than anything I expected.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, we've moved into a new era of gaming. And by that I mean we've moved into an era of gaming that has graphics. Okay. And possibly also a mouse. We might have entered an era of gaming that has a mouse. It did have the DOS screen at the beginning, so probably not. Probably not.
DOS games supported the mouse.
Yeah, I just, in general, when I see a DOS game, I'm like, okay, this isn't going to have a mouse, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow. Sentient. Oh, hang on, I should change my game. Now's your chance to do predictions about this game. If you have any guesses of what it might be, because I don't know. It's very quiet, so I'll turn the volume up a little bit.
And you'll also have to share for me when you're ready.
Oh shit.
We've got to calm him down. 24 units
Hang on.
Yay!
We've got an intro cutscene. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Kamek, I'm late for an important meeting. If he regains consciousness, contact me immediately.
Yes, Doctor. The medical relief team were due over an hour ago. Any idea where they are, Doctor?
Let's go. Oh. Evil Red. Or maybe not evil, I don't know.
Senatorial Securities Act. We thank you for your compliance. You are now approaching Icarus Station. First, you'll encounter ambient temperatures as well
I
over
think-
120.
I think calling a space station Icarus is a really bad idea.
Don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't call anything Icarus. Okay, hang on, I need to listen.
Moment you feel yourself growing weak. Second, water is a rare commodity. Try not to waste it. Water wasters will be sent before a tribunal. Third, in case of emergency, return to your quarters. Wait for a security officer to advise you how to proceed. Don't move around the station while the emergency klaxon is sounding. You might be mistaken for an intruder. Finally, remember Icarus is a primary security zone. Security personnel are authorized to liquidate anyone threatening the station.
This seems like a bad place.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh. He's got a picture of his wife. Maybe. It could be his wife. Sad man. Are we the sad man? There's...
This is important, Jurel.
I don't think you'll be disappointed, Senator.
Chief Jurel, science section reports another burst of unusual activity in the sun.
Any idea what's causing it?
No, sir, but it's the largest fluctuation we've seen.
All right, let me know if there are any developments. The incoming medical shuttle just finished beaming over our inbound communiques. Data Central have reason to suspect that Shatterjack has infiltrated the station. They believe that you are his likely target.
What? The political assassin?
You've heard of him.
Of course I have. He murders 27 government officials, and you fools let him on board this station. As head of security, I hold you personally responsible.
It gets worse, Senator. What's Captain Lovey told you
I'm
about
gonna have to turn the game volume up. It's really hard to hear on stream.
It's hard to
apparently.
hear in every way.
Big outbreak. The emergency medical team should...
Also, it is not matching up to,
the plague.
the audio is desynced.
Okay, yeah.
It's all very confusing.
Divert energy from mining to the thrusters, and that's brought us another 72 hours before we slide into the sun. We're trying to solve the problem, but it's not easy. Data Central are aware, but I'm warning you now in case you want to leave the station.
I have to stay here.
Incoming shuttle. I have you on Vector 771. Revector 4 Mark 4. Very good, shuttle. You are clear for rendezvous. Shuttle, I'm picking up full band interference on your off track.
What? There's a mech! This is Mechwarrior 2! Oh, never mind. The mech got meched. I really hope that wasn't our shuttle. This seems bad.
Chief, we've been hit by a level 7 solar flare.
The entire top disk has been irradiated, and Chief, that incoming shuttle didn't make it.
Condition 0. No one is to go near the top disk without my authorization. Get a report from engineering and let's get a search organized. Full radiation protection. I just remembered. The captain was down on the shuttle deck. I'm gonna look for him. Senator, you should return to your quarters.
I expect to continue this conversation as soon as possible, Jurel.
Look at that jerky-ass movement. Oh, God. I have no idea what's going on with any of this.
For some reason, a
It's
senator
still going.
Okay, so for some reason, a senator is visiting this space station, which is a near solar orbit station. A craft with a bunch of visitors is coming, and as they're arriving, they realize that an assassin is on board. The arriving craft then explodes on entry, possibly killing the captain and the entire everybody on board that ship. So the head of security has now told the senator that he should hide in his room. The head of security is going to look for the captain, and that I think the cutscene just showed us that the assassin survived and got up.
Hey, so I clicked on the difficulty menu.
Yeah.
How hard do you want to put disease spread, respect for player, and ship simulator?
Oh my god! That is fascinating.
I think every game should have this as a menu. A respect for player menu.
How much does everyone hate your fucking guts?
Just a great screen. I want to put it on hard, but I know that would be a mistake. This sort of game. If I put anything off of easy, I will suffer. Control. It doesn't mouse support. All right, forwards, up arrow, down arrow. Okay, so enter space, cursor CI, page up, page down. Speech bubble confirmation on or off. No idea. Frown, sad, smile, happy. Remember, folks,
oh my God.
S is the frown button, H is the happy button.
Okay.
What the fuck? Okay. Options. Gamma configure. Movies? No movies. Okay, that's cutscenes, I presume. Let's start the game. Okay.
Okay, we're playing the assassin?
The air, I can hardly breathe. Or something.
Oh, this is an ImSim. Cool.
Please warning for flashing lights. There's nothing I can do about this. I am trying to figure out what to do, and I cannot figure it out. Sensors indicate radiation. I know, I'm trying to leave. It's flashing red. Procedure engaged. What is our advice? You have 2 minutes to evacuate barrier. Okay, can I, like, pause or something? No, I cannot. Can I frown? H and S do nothing. Oh, I can change where I'm looking. What the hell? Okay.
Do you want me to pick up a walkthrough for this game?
Sure, as soon as I fail. Wait.
What's the name of this game again?
Hold on. Medical scanner. Use on. Yeah. Okay. I can see how dead he is. Can I do anything with him? Wait. Maybe I have to use my first aid kit on him. First aid kit. Use on. Him. I'm indebted to you. Thank you. Please, oh please, turn the flashing lights off, please. That should kill the pain until I can get to sickbay. Do something, man. Let's hope we still have time. Buddy, you'll need this. It's the shield activation key. Okay, how do I get it from you?
You also need to check. You also need to examine the rubble and find some clothing to pick up.
Okay, but I need to engage the shields immediately. Activation key. Use on.
Yeah.
Item in room. 1 minute remaining until isolation. Okay. I don't think that worked. What's going on? Let's go. This door will only stay open for a short time. I needed to find clothes in the rubble?
Allegedly.
How do I do that? Where in the rubble can I examine? Wait, is
Is
that a thing?
it the eye button? Like there's a little eye click or no? Okay. No.
I don't think it's letting me do anything. And it is very annoying.
In that case, I would not worry about it.
I guess we're going to lose because I'm going to be naked.
Whatever.
Is there like a use button? Basic key. Use on. Item in room.
So
That didn't do anything.
I think there you use the
Maybe I have to
Right
use it
there.
here? Use on. Item in room. Oh, I did it. Okay. We continue to activate shields. I think I
yeah.
just
So
failed.
now you can use the.
Leading lighting as of now. I don't know how to use things. Mine is now the only voice you shall hear. Atmosphere regulatory relays of gravity down. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna die here. Disengaging life support now. Well,
Yeah, so remember when he said that you have to stick with him because the door will close quickly?
yeah, we could just die.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was oh.
The fuck?
Oh.
What is this place? Am I dreaming?
Okay.
I didn't expect this. I should turn the game down though, because that was very annoying. Someone should have warned me and suggested that I do that. Now we get to walk around a maze. Well, this is certainly peaceful after what was previously happening.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I also verified, like, this is not an immersive sim, it's just a first-person 3D adventure game, a very early one.
Okay.
And it has some very advanced features in it. So
I ask
you are
what-
on the you are on the right path. There are. This is not the path the walkthrough gave you, but you do one way or another end up dying, and then you have to do this maze and complete it, and then you'll wake up in sickbay.
Okay, can you look something up for me?
Yeah.
What do I do to interact with objects in the environment? Do I just click on them?
You did it successfully.
Yeah, but that was using an object on another object. What if I
Yeah.
just want to interact with something? Do I just click on it?
Oh, well, how
Or
did you
is there, like, a
bring
use button?
how did you bring up that menu?
Well, that menu I did by hitting the checking my inventory and pulling something out
Yeah,
of
but
my
that-
inventory.
Okay. Yeah, no, that menu had like all of the let me look at it. Okay. Okay, so
One for the center or one of the edges? I'm assuming currently one of the edges, but it could be the center.
yeah, I did have a walkthrough for the maze, but you immediately, like, the second you got to the maze, you immediately started going around random corners, and I cannot
Such is
help
life.
you anymore.
Such is life. I'm gonna try
Are
and go
you
to the
d-
middle of it.
Are you like using right hand rule or anything like that?
Oh no, I was just wandering aimlessly.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
Okay.
Hang on. Aha, I found it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, there has to be, like... Oh, no, wait, it just does that for me. Oh,
And
shit,
there are multiple
cutscene time.
endings too.
Gian? Gian, it's me. Gian, aren't you my wife?
No,
Who are you?
Jian. Sometimes.
Who are you?
Come on, Garrett. Get with the program.
Who are you?
Who am I? Silly question.
Okay, so you press the cursor button, and then you can click on things in the environment.
Is this place?
Yeah. Okay.
I can't tell you. But if you find me again,
Yeah, I think it's okay. So it's cursor that I need to do. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Back to the land of the living.
Yeah, there you go. You're back on track.
You encouraged him to take the prize for the cycle's nearest escape. You saved his life. What do I tell him he can thank? Happy expression. Okay.
So do you have the cursor button?
Yeah, I'm trying. C. Okay. Machine. I can interact with the machine. Examine the machine. Okay. So I know that. Do you realize that until you tell us who you are, you'll continue to be a stranger to this station? How do I talk?
Yeah. There's a button for the talk menu. You kind of blazed through the controls earlier, and they are all important.
Yes.
How do I
This is so
Yeah,
ambitious and so fascinating.
Yeah, there is specifically a talk button.
Okay, there's pause. Let me see this.
If you have the manual from the game from the collection chamber, please
I'm
read
reading
that.
the manual
like,
right now. Talk
okay,
to the
good.
crew.
So you're gonna say I
talk with every
cannot
character.
find a manual.
When you
for
are
this
standing
online.
near to a crew member, you can start a conversation by clicking and pressing enter. Okay. It's enter.
Okay. There you go. Like, see, it's really in depth.
Yeah. Make a statement.
I am called.
I am Medic Garrett Shirova. Holy shit, that's so much. That's so much text.
Yeah.
Such of us just said we were looking forward to seeing you. I assure you, the heightened security is necessary. We have a very important guest aboard the station. What I'd like to know is, how did he survive the shuttle crash? Come, my dear Vosto. Extend the gentleman a little courtesy. Sorry, Doctor, but I can't understand how he survived the shuttle crash. He managed to survive the radiation without a suit. Could be anyone for all we know, and with all the rumors about Shatterjack. Apologize for my colleague's suspicious nature. As I said before, security are a little jumpy at the moment. As far as I can see, you present no immediate danger to us. Still, you can stay within quarantine just to be safe. We don't want you being shot by security now, do we? I'll notify the medical chief that you need to be granted clearance. Certain Dr. Livy will be happy to accommodate him. The shields. Did we secure the shields? Nurse, the shields. Did we close the shields? Did I close the shields? I want to thank you. You saved my life back there. If you hadn't acted so quickly, we'd both be dead now. I did not act very quickly. You'll always have a friend in engineering. Remember, my friend, we turn to the skies. Make a statement. Person has a status of Chief Jurl is fine. There's no time for this.
Cookies beat the copyright troll.
What?
Zelly just showed up to say that Cookies
Wait,
Bustle beat the copyright troll.
Who are you? Tell me, who are you?
Okay.
What a nasty shock. I need to look this up. I need to find this out. Is this true? That's no way.
Yeah.
Fully playable English translation. Cookie free. Hang on. Game history. We freed Cookie's Bustle from copyright hell. Holy shit. Oh, they actually did. Okay. So I think this might be because we didn't put up the shields correctly. Damage shielding an internal structure of upper levels. Medical attention required. Offer pardon. See you around, Doctor. This is insane, this game. This is genuinely, like, I am baffled by this. There's so much that they tried to do here. It's so ambitious and doesn't work, like, at all.
It's really got that, like, old school
Yeah.
PC game jank, yeah.
Ask a question. Who are you? There's no time for this. Come on. What is happening? Anything I should know about? There's no time for the— Yeah, no, this is how I expected it to go. Just to the dock bay trying to activate the shields because of the solar flare activity. Automatic system failed, so I was going to use the manual override. But then the shuttle crashed. You were lucky to survive that crash. I'm lucky you survived too. Make a statement. I have a status of— I am poorly. There's no time for this, come on. Oh, new person. Who is guest? Special guest to the station. Oh, he won't say anything. Okay, cool. Can I talk to this new person? You must be Shirova, right? I know it isn't standard routine to release patients from observation without first conducting all relevant tests, but no choice. You're free of quarantine as of now. No reason to suspect you pose any real danger to either yourself or the crew, and all I need all the space I can clear down here right now. Last flare needs analyzing so I can tailor a treatment for the injured crew. I only report right now in medical research. First thing you do is to go fetch it for me. Hello, Drowdy. They keep saying hello, Drowdy in the corner. I'm issuing you with a deck pass. Welcome to the team, Shirova. Hello, Downey. Hello. Wait, can I go talk to her? Ask a question. Who are you? I am Dania Lovey. Question. Where am I? Where am I? Pretty sure that this is the middle research. She's pretty sure? Ask a question. Do you have... Radiation detect? Do you own a radiation detector? No, I haven't got a radiation detector. Offer parting. Catch you later, doctor. So long, medic. Take care now. Okay.
Girls are constantly asking.
Girls
for
are
that
constantly
radiation
doing
detector.
this. Wow. Let me look at my inventory. I have the medical pass. Read. Security. Pass number 00712. Medical pass. Okay. What else do I have? I have my credentials. Read. Security credentials. Shirova G. Look at that face. Look at that awful face.
Yeah.
Radiation detector. Medical scanner. Use on... Can I use it on myself? Examine. Medical scanner uses environmental fluctuations to determine the chosen individual's present conditions. Can I go scan that guy I saw? Like, the guy that's in the sickbay right now? I want to see how fucked up he is. Maybe I'll get in trouble for this. Wait. Okay. Medical scanner. Use on him. Okay. That navigator's a sandcase. I should just walk the base proclaiming the coming of the Messiah. I saw Dr. Poe crying in the showers today. What the fuck are you talking about? These characters are just randomly talking to each other. See you later, engineer Flaxomi. Okay, so this shows that...
Time, Zoe, thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Zoe. this software isn't technically pirated. Sort of. It is
Well,
sort
yeah,
of
it is.
pirated.
Well, I mean, never mind. No, I'm not. No, it's not. You're right. It's not. I am officially stating on Twitch.com that we never use pirated software
we would
here,
never
nor
use
do
pirated
we
software.
encourage the use of pirating or any sort of illicit acquirement methods for software applications.
We would never do something like that. However, it is abandonware, which is its own question. Hey, man. Okay. Ask a question. Who are you?
We here at Bimbo City love copyright.
I am known as Soral Kemek. How is radiation scanner doing? How is this radiation scanner doing? That is working. Good question. Who is guest? Who's the special visitor to the station? Senator is on board. Alright. Wait, hang on. I need to check something, one more thing, real quick. If I talk to this guy... I can look happy or sad! Look at the quarter!
Oh, yeah!
I can look super happy, or I can look super angry. Why is that a mechanic?
Because a big part of this game is, like, trying to influence the other crew members, right? So, like...
Yeah. Hey, man. I should have brought along an extra uniform now. I have nothing to wear when this one becomes permanently sweat-stained. Who are you? Me, I am known as Genshin Po. Wait, I want to do something. Make a command.
Oh.
Give me...
Yeah, Sentient
can't
is
ask for
Steel
gun.
Battalion for words. That's a really good way to put it.
Sentient is Steel Battalion, but for words? Yeah. This is... wild. There's so many concepts in here that are really interesting, but I don't really know what to do. Okay, what if I do this? Ask... What should I do now? What would you do next if you were in my situation, Doctor? You can get me the report I've asked for. What report? She needs a report? Ask a question. Where is... item from list? Documents. Radiation report, I guess? Where can I find the radiation report? It said, I believe Malachek has it. Okay, let's go find Malachek. If I can successfully do this, I feel like that's a good enough goal for the entire stream. Getting one thing
totally.
done.
Yeah. No,
so-
this is the kind of game that's just like, it's got so much and it's very intense, and like playing through it on stream I don't think is really doable.
I cannot believe they freed Cookie's bustle while I wasn't paying attention. Genuinely incredible stuff.
I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, no, it's great news.
That really makes me happy. That's some really good news.
Ask a question. Where is person from list? Gekko Malachek located, where Dr. Malachek is. He's in the medical research lab. Okay. Secondly, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at the properties of subatomic particles. Why is that machine broken? I don't think you're doing that. I think you're sabotaging the entire ship. I think that guy's the bad guy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 10 subscriptions, Marco.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Here at Shirova, pleasure to meet you. It's been decided that the time has come for you to meet with the members of the station's engineering facility. It seems that Geralak has a proposal for you. Enjoy the nook with him in his quarters. And another thing, Mr. Geralak does not like to be kept waiting. Okay, I guess I follow this guy. Hello, medic, how are you? Dr. Azira scares me. Sometimes he looks to me like an experimental animal. I thought you were gonna lead me to the guy. Okay, ask a question. Where is blank located? Person from list. We need Garrelak. Mason Garrelak. Where is Mason Garrelak likely to be? What a question. Let me think. I believe Mason is to be found in his quarters. How am I supposed to know where his quarters are, man?
Well, can you then ask where? Can you ask like where the quarters are?
Okay. I need to.
Do you have? Oh, does the manual have any sort of map in it?
Hello, medic. How are you? Manual have any sort of map? I don't think so, but I'll check. Hang on. Numbering system. Very. Oh yeah, no. Here's a map. Okay. Medical analysis lab. I think I need to get into the inner ring. More noises. Who are you? Are you Marilek? Just you stay clear of the partition field, sir. May look like a harmless little light, but that field generates enough energy to throw you clear across the room. Should I walk into it just to see what happens? No. Not yet. What's over here, then? Oh, more devices. Cool. I continue to wander aimlessly. I suspect that the game is just gonna kill me at some point, you know? Like, it's just gonna be like, oh, sorry. No luck.
The game does have an internal clock system.
Yeah, like, I suspect that at some point it's just gonna be like, hey, why didn't you go meet that guy you said you would meet? Get fucked, die. Because, like, that's how these games work. Told you all already. I'll take part in no testing. Oh. I've been shot. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so every time you die, you wind up in the maze, and then you wake back up and...
Fascinating. Alright, Christ. This is a baffling game. It's very cool. I don't think I can play this. But I love it. I love that it exists.
Yeah,
I love that this is a
really
thing that someone was
fascinating.
like, this is the game that we need to make. Okay, hang on.
I think there's a lot of elements of how it works that could be really streamlined.
Yeah. No, it's very much in that realm of, like, we had a lot of ideas, and we just kind of went through every single thing that we had an idea for, and not, like, what actually works. Like, what might be a good idea. Yeah, I found my
It's a maximalist interpretation of its intended vision.
Yeah.
Unmitigated by, you know, a lot of other concerns. I think that's quite interesting.
Rings within rings. Wasn't that what you said on Zerky?
Jian, so you are my wife.
Find me again and I'll give you another.
Fascinating. Thank you so much, Marcy. We'll be fine.
I
didn't
think,
realize. I was trying to check things. I thought you were... They said I'd be fine. Said I'd contracted this radiation disease. But I know what really happened. The science crew of the ship were trying to kill me. I was fine. There was nothing wrong with me until they took me to medical research. They gave me the illness, made me sick so they could watch the effects, locked me up to suffer while they wrote reports. They're experimenting on me, using me for some strange plan they have. We suspected all along. The engineers, they won't take it. We have plans. We just needed evidence. Now I have evidence. I just need to get away. Tell someone what they did to me. Engineers, they won't take it. They won't stand by and see people like me suffering. Tell them. We must tell them what we know about the testing, the medics. We turn to the skies. Where else can we turn now? Okay, man. Okay. You just shot me. You're not Marilyn, right? Do you have radiation report? No, I haven't got the radiation report. Okay. Damn it.
Hey, I'm new here. Do you have the radiation report?
Hey, man. What are you presently doing? Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Wait, no, I think I might... Do you have the radiation report? Or to say very little. Ask a question. Hey, do you have radiation report? Do you have the radiation report? No, I haven't got the radiation report. Okay, bye. Thanks, man. Wait, 121. I think that was the place where the medical lab might be. This might be it. Nope. No one is in here. What about over here? Can I interact with any of this stuff? Examine. 934 large metal analysis unit, complete with optional side consoles. I could probably just, like, blow up the station, you know? Like, I feel like that's gotta be doable.
Yeah, might be possible.
Not much I can do in here. Okay. I continue to search for the radiation report. What's that? Nope, not there. I think this is where I came in, so I think I've done a full loop. So it can't be any of these doors. Unless... Did I check in these? Nothing in there. And over here is... Nobody's in here. Is this the guy that killed me? Have I done a full loop yet? No, nobody's in here. What on the other side? That side leads back. That guy's a security dude. What are you doing, medic? I'm trying to find my fucking radiation report, dude. Nope. Wait, what's over there? Secret room. I don't think I should be in there. Oh, but that's like the brig. I'll bet that's like the brig. Not over here. Anyone in here? Nope. Eventually I'll find someone who I can ask about the damn radiation report. They're all being very nice to me on this ship, even though I am completely insane. Okay, there's the guy that shot me, so I've done a full loop now. So let me go into the center and see what's over there, and then I'll go over to the other spots. What's over here?
This is a no game, that makes...
Transdeck 5000. What are you doing? Hello. Can I use something? Hello. I wanted to use the machine. Hello, medic. How are you? How do I use the Transdeck 5000? I can't use the Transdeck 5000. They won't let me. Fuck. Nothing on this ship makes sense. This is my own personal hell. I was put here by my dead wife. That's what I'm assuming the plot of this game is. Alright, let's walk around the outer loop and try and find the radiation report. Hey man, anybody in here? Nope. Hey man, anybody in here? Nope. Someday I'll be free. Oh, wow. Instruments node. Can I interact with the instruments? I can. Examine. I'll guess here, but for the wording on panel, it looks to be the instruments node. Whoever had to write that one was really annoyed that they had to write it. They were just like, it's the fucking instruments node. Why would I need to explain it? It literally says what it is right there. Okay. In here is another quarters. And in here is... I assume this is like the food. Okay. Next we have another one of these to walk by. Then we have... I believe this is the quarantine zone. Maybe the radiation report is in the quarantine zone. Maybe that's what I've been missing this whole time. Nobody in here. What about the other side? Is there a guy over here? No. And everything's broken. Okay, it's not over here. I've almost gone all over the entire station as far as I know. Hey, do you have the radiation report? Do you have my thingy? No, I don't have the radiation report. Okay, then I don't care about you. Look at me smiling so uncomfortably wide, just going around this ship asking everyone about the radiation report. I like when video games let you do completely fucking insane things. There is no one in here. Can I walk off into space? No, I cannot. Damn it. Over here. Angry ship man. I've been just about everywhere that I can go easily. And found nothing. I think it might be time to just go to someone and say all the weirdest shit I can and try and get shot. Nope. And then over here is nothing. Alright, next person I find, I'm just going to say every single thing I can think of to them. To try and get myself shot. We'll see what I can do. I have failed at the game, so now I have to try and break it. Show me a guy. Anyone. Maybe I can, like, interact with a weird machine. Maybe I can fuck up the ship by just pulling random knobs and levers. Nobody's in there. All the people have disappeared because they can tell that I'm a weirdo. This is a problem. Oh, finally, someone. Hey. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey. Give a command. Wait! Collect the radiation report. Go and get me the radiation report. Negative, medic. I can't do that right now. Okay, give a command. Fix the instruments node. See if you can make the instruments node work again. Just let me think that through, okay? My pleasure, medic. That's a good question. What do you think of Finord Vusto? How do you feel about Finord Vusto? I have no opinion of him. No, don't push me away from my new buddy. I'm asking all my questions too. How do you feel about Raymond Jarrell? Chief Jarrell? I have no opinion of him. This guy's fucking boring. Can you use spectrum analysis unit? None of these questions are as deranged as I want to do. No, I'm not proficient with the spectrum analysis unit. Do you have an inactive override panel? No, I haven't got the inactive override panel. Make a statement. Insult. What do you ever want to a favor, just abandon the rest of your life? Lose your way before you come back. Finally, I found the way to be a dick. I told you it was a wig. Farewell, Dr. Persin. Hey, man. Hey, man. I found the insult button. I have terrible news. I found the insult button. Zim off! What exactly do you believe the point of view is? A lot better since I had my wings surgically removed.
How long until we until the end of the stream, by the way?
Oh, like 5 minutes. I'm just enjoying insulting everyone.
Can I quickly do a shout out? This is gonna be really bizarre, but it's necessary.
Go for it.
So if anyone here knows how to listen to online radio or real radio in Austria. My wife, Rezi, is some of her music is going to be featured on a radio program tonight on Radio Fro 105.0 FM in Austria. They're doing a collection of musicians who use the Faircamp online platform. She got into it, and so if you want to listen to some cool music, you can listen to that tonight at 10 p.m. at their local time.
Hell yeah. If you know how to do that, go do that. I have completely failed to figure out how to use the transporter, so, wait, hang on. Maybe I can use my credentials. No, I can't. Alright, I have failed to do anything in this game. I'm a failure at this game. However, it does seem fascinating. I recommend not playing it, but probably looking up a video of someone playing it, because it's kind of a nightmare to play.
Yeah.
It was interesting, though. It was very cool. All right.
That's roughly 1 hour from now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Let me go raid. I'll probably just raid Flannel Cat, because Flannel Cat is playing Popful Mail, which sounds great. Let me go raid Flannel Cat and then sign off, because I have to go to a meeting. But thank you for tuning in. Weird little stream. Glad to check these out.
I found an online player for the radio station, so
yeah, check that out and go check out Flannel Cat. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all around.
Bye, folks.
Bye, folks. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.